Okay.
All right, so what's up, everyone? Today we're going to talk about love and hate. Now, love and hate does have to do with faith, and I'll explain why here in a minute. But before I do, I want to speak about hate first, because you figure love and hate has to do with heaven and hell. Love and hate explains not only heaven and hell, it explains good and bad, it explains wicked and righteousness. It has to do with all those. Believe it or not, it really does. So we're going to speak about hate first. When somebody hates somebody, when somebody loves to hate, for example, perfect way to put it, or hate to love. You can put it both ways. But when somebody hates and somebody lets hate consume them, and they wish hate upon people, they wish uh, bad on people, that's what they're going to receive. They're going to receive that. And they don't see when God tests them with love because they got so much hate, they're not going to receive that love because it's bad. So they're not going to get good out of it. They're not going to see the testing of trying to send them love because all they're going to see, they got so much hate, wickedness consuming them, that's going to make them miserable. That's going to bring negativity in their life. That's going to be, that's going to bring nothing but bad returning to you. They say that what you give out, you get back three times in return. And so when you're giving out hate and wishing bad on people, you're going to get that back to you. And I do believe that. That has to do with karma. I do believe in karma. That's me personally. But see, and here's the thing, when it comes to love, when you give love, you're going to see the light. You're going to see good. You're going to see positive. But you do see the testing. You will get tested. And you're going to see hate. You're going to see people turning on you. Uh, but like when you hate, you can't forgive nobody. But when you love, you can forgive somebody. It doesn't mean you're going to forget. Forgetting is something that I know the Bible says, forgive and forget. But forgiving is possible with love. You don't have to love the person to forgive them, but you can forgive them. Now, forgetting, that's impossible. That's one thing, that's something you don't forget. You run into this person, you have to talk to this person every day. You know how they are, you can forgive them, but you're not going to forget. So you know to keep them at arm's length. You know what to trust them with, what not to trust them with. You know how to approach them, how not to approach them. That's not forgiving. Forgiving, that's not forgetting, because you remember. So it's going to bring you knowledge on how to approach or speak with this person. Or you see them in the store, you don't have to deal with them. You see them in the store, you can just walk by them like you don't even know them. That's part of forgiving, not forgetting. That's if forgetting is impossible unless you get old and you get all that. I don't want to talk about that, nothing but negative. But unfortunately, it is a fact of life with some people. But when you have love, you can forgive. I'm not saying you can forget, but you do see the light, and you will see the wickedness try to test you. You will see that. You will see people turning their backs on you. You still will see people trying to bring you down and trying to hate on you. But if you stay true to it, then you will see the light at the end. For example, Faithful Fridays ain't about quoting stuff in the Bible, but in this time, I am going to quote. Well, I'm not going to quote it exactly, but so in the Bible it talks about Joseph. Joseph got tested over and over and over and over, but he never lost his faith. Why? Because he had love for God. So he trusted God. He had hope, but he never lost his faith. So at the end, he did get blessed. So I'm gonna go ahead and end that there. Love and hate are two of the most powerful words here on earth, and you got to choose. You're gonna hate or you're gonna love. Hate is gonna bring you negativity. Love will bring you positive, but you'll be able to see when you're being tested. Hate you won't be able to see when you're being tested because you bring that upon yourself. Love, unfortunately, you will be able to see it, but you got to fight through it. So hate and love is two powerful words here on earth, maybe two of the most powerful words here on earth. So with that said, you guys, make sure you love, forgive, may not be able to forget, but forgive. And Like I always say on the end of all my videos, on my lives, make sure you tell your loved ones you love them before you leave your house because you're not guaranteed to make it home. Be blessing, stay blessed, and give love out, not hate.